victory from Ulster's land. In Crossmaglen, those orange men, whose patriotic flame will never die. And when you hear that battle cry, it will be the orange men in Crossmaglen. In Crossmaglen, those orange men, whose patriotic flame will never die. And when you hear that battle cry, it will be the orange men in Crossmaglen. It will be the orange men in Crossmaglen.
And we're going to slow it down a wee bit. Black Man's Dream.
One night I thought a vision brought me to a spacious plain, where on its centre stood a mount, whose top I wished to gain. Orange and blue and purple too were given me to wear, and for to see the mystery they bade me thus prepare. My guide a pack placed on my back, with pillars of an arch, a staff and script placed in my hand, and thus I on did march. Through desert sand I travelled on, the narrow road I trod, till something did obstruct my path in the nature of a toad. So then I saw what gave me awe, the wandering in a dream. A flaming bush the one consumed before me did remain. And as I stood at Otherwood, I heard a heavenly sound. Then it bade me cast my shoes away, for it was holy ground. Two men I saw with weapons keen, which did me sore annoy. On to a pyramid I ran that standing was close by, and as I climbed the narrow way, a hand I there did see, which led the lofty mountains in the scale of equity. Blue, gold and black about my neck this apparition placed. Into a chariot I was put, where we drove off in haste. A misty cup I then took up, and drank a health to all that weapon free, and kept their need from bowing on to bow. A misty cup I then took up, and drank a health to all that weapon free, and kept their need from bowing on to bow.
Holy grey, will you not come to me? Bright light turns to darkness, and the strength I cannot see. And my skull has just been shattered, and the shell which blinded me, while fighting with the Armagh Brigade. Oh, I remember well all associates in arms, as we gathered from our towns, our villages and farms, in answer to the echo of Carson's call to arms. Should we formed up the Armagh Brigade. Well, we took those smuggle rifles from off the Clyde Valley to fight the South or England or whatever enemy but drive us into bondage and deny our liberty. Sure, we marched on the Armagh Brigade. So puzzled, I cannot understand why we're fighting here in France and not in Ulster's land. And knowing England's promises are as firm as the rifting sand. We don't believe a word that they say. Oh, and we charged this morning with a great and mighty yell, right through the German trenches, how far I cannot tell. I prepared myself for heaven and marched right into hell, along with the Armagh Brigade. Well, I hear the booming thunder and the stir of the gun. I hear the angry screaming of Ulster's falling sons in this bloody slaughterhouse of the Battle of the Somme. I'm dying on the Armagh Brigade. My heritage, Ulster is my cause. This war is futility and its glory is a fraud. But I'm bleeding rather heavy now and I must go to God. I'm leaving the Armagh Brigade. Billy Gray, will you not come to me? For I'm far away from home, my wife and family. Oh, won't you come and speak some comfort and be a friend to me? If you're not dead yet, Billy Gray.
Aye, so I just seen there on the little live chat there that a petrol problem was flown into Clonpulis. Absolute disgraceful. Kids out playing as well at the time. It's an absolute shambles. But I've always said it will definitely kick off again. Definitely, 110%. I genuinely believe it will. But listen, it's the first time I've done it. And it's the first time that many of you have probably heard that. But I'd received an email from Twitter. It's a woman called Sarah who's listening. She says, "Hi Chris, could you do me a favour? My two twin boys are up listening to your show with me and their dad as always. We never participate in the chat." This is what she says to me later. She said they don't actually participate in the chat because they just sit there in the background and they play wee things or whatever. And she says, sitting there listening to the show with me and their dad, they want a song on the radio for going to bed at 8:30. Could you maybe play it for them? It's the wee children's tune from Iggle Piggle. I know it's a big ask, but they asked, not me. So that was for Sarah. I found it. I have found it, and I will play it. It's for the two wee guys. She says, every night they go to bed at 8:30 and they play it on their CD player. She says they're knackered today after the church parade as they were out marching. Two wee prods and two wee twins as well. So from me and everybody else here, little ones, good night. And we'll also, obviously this is your song, little fellas, but we'll dedicate it also to Alex Salmond and his kiddie party, the SNP. It's in a bunch of kids. So here it is. Can't believe I'm playing it on the show, but this is In the Night Garden for you wee guys. Good night, guys.
The night is black and the stars are bright and the sea is dark and deep.
But someone I know is safe and snug, and they're drifting off to sleep. Round and round, a little boat no bigger than your hand, out on the ocean, far away from land. Take the little sail down, light the little light. This is the way to the garden in the night. in the night garden.
Well, good night, wee gents. Sleep tight, and that's your tune. Alrighty. I have to give your mum a couple of seconds so your dad can run back and put the headphones in before we start again. So good night, folks. Right, your time starts now. Go and get your headphones in.
Get ready for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Have you ever seen the orange men on the 12th day of July? Have you ever seen the brethren as proudly they march by? Have you heard the master's orders? Have you heard the chaplain's call? Put on your orange regalia, for we're marching through Harthill. It is a lovely village, the finest ever seen, surrounded by sweet countryside and fields of grass so green. Our